darling. So I don't have anyone for my meditation class today. The team that I usually work with is all off giving a presentation. So I have time. That being said, take off my hat. If you want to today, you can start up on a block just to kind of come out of your hips, but allowing yourself just to ground down through your seat. Fix your hair how you like it. Right. I always recommend a lower ponytail if we ever decide to kind of roll onto the tops of our skulls and anything. But that being said, you choose the style for you, applicable to everything in life. Alright, so grounding down through your seat, let the crown of the head lift high to the sky. And just come into your breath. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. 2 more big inhale. And exhale. Big inhale. And exhale. And one more big inhale. Exhaling. Always starting off our practice from a space of gratitude. Give gratitude to the universe, recognizing an energy that's bigger than us, that we're still collectively a part of. Give gratitude to this earth. She reminds us that we live in a space of abundance rather than a space of scarcity. Give gratitude to the indigenous peoples of the lands that we're seated upon. Here in Billings, the Northern Cheyenne and the Crow, the Salish, the Blackfoot, and the Lakota tribes. Always reminding ourselves that land acknowledgement is just the first step in us coming into the right relationship and doing the right thing. God's thought, word, and deed. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Give gratitude for this practice of yoga and for Black and Brown people as the original creators and sustainers of this practice. Space of ahimsa, also known as nonviolent or loving action. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Give gratitude to our bodies and to ourselves, to our own ancestors and our own lineage, recognizing our and their trials and triumphs, traumas, tribulations, and transgressions. Holding ourselves responsible for how we choose to repair and restore from damages that have been done in order to build a peaceful and loving world for 7 generations and beyond. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. And if there's a person or persons, place or places would you like to dedicate your practice to today? Take the time to do so now. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. And slowly blink open your eyes. Just allow yourself to kind of come back into your room and your space. Maybe you do some big kind of like shoulders forward, shoulders back. Big rolls through your shoulders here. Bring it forward a few times. Maybe you take one shoulder back, one shoulder forward. Then hands resting on your thighs in small circles here. I do encourage you to be on a block in this session. Again, if you don't have a block, you can always stack pillows high and sit on them. Always be sure to wash your pillowcases, y'all. And your throw pillows. You go for 4, for 3, pressing down through the tops of your thighs, rolling back through your shoulders for 2, and 1, and then take it back that opposite way. For 4, for 3, for 2, For 1, bring yourself back to your seat, release your feet. Take yourself into a low balasana squat, hands come to your heart center. Let your knees move apart. Kind of shifting back and forth, side to side, left and right. Lift and hover off your block or off your pillows and set it back down. This time lift and hover a little bit more. Make sure your knees aren't coming beyond your toes. And set it back down. Checking any sensation in your thighs and your glutes. Lift and hover. Exhale. One more big breath. Big inhale. Exhale, set it back down. Shifting back and forth, side to side, and then one more time, lift and hover and try to draw your hips right back beyond your knees so you're kind of at a 90-degree angle. You can reach your fingertips out in front of you, maybe bring them down to the floor. You can always keep them heart center. Keep your low belly pulled up and in. Maybe you shift one hip, other hip, big inhale. Exhale, set it back down. Extend through your right arm, left hand comes side of the sky. Maybe you put yourself in a bind, wrapping your tricep around the front part of your shin and rolling open through your heart and chest. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Bring yourself back to your center. Same thing again. Reach wide. Wrap. Fingertips come around, roll open through the heart and the chest. Big inhale here. Exhale, bring yourself back. Lift yourself high again. And then baby pulses. Just lifting and lowering through your hips for 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way back down. Release. Take your legs out wide. Keep a bend in your knees. And crawl your fingertips out in front of you as you bring your forehead down and over. Getting some big compression in your hips. Again, you're either on your pillows or on your block. You can always move and shift in your seat. You keep a bend in the knees to make sure that you're not hyperextending through the back sides of the knees as you crawl your fingertips over and come down on the inside of your thighs. Two more big breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale, slowly walk your hands back up towards you. Take the soles of the feet together again. Adjust your seat if you feel like you need to. Make sure you're on the front side of your sit bones. Soles of the feet squeeze together to touch. Walk your fingertips out. Relax and release through your hips. Draw your feet in together. You can always squeeze your toes together. Two more big breaths here. Big inhale. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, ground down through your feet. Take your knees up to your center. And then take your legs out in front of you again. Keep a little mini bend in your knees. And then let yourself come down and over the tops of your thighs as you pull yourself over. You keep the bend in the knees again, not to hyperextend. Let yourself drop. Your low belly stay pulled up and in. Big inhale. Let yourself hang super heavy here. Big inhale. And exhale. You can always play around with your feet and your toes here. And slowly walk yourself up your shins. Pull your knees in towards you. And then you're gonna rock yourself forward. You can take your block here. Shift yourself forward so you can kind of stretch out through. I should turn this way out. So you can stretch out through, right, your calves. So you're shifting yourself forward. If you want to, you can play around with your balance here. Bringing your hands to the tops of your thighs, rolling back and down through your shoulders. If it is hard to balance here, you can take a block underneath your knees and just hang out. Big inhale. If you've got the block there, maybe you roll over the tops of your thighs. Again, you can use pillows stacked high. And slowly pull down through your heels. Hands come to the mat. Lift through your hips. Come up onto the balls of your feet. If this is a hard reach for the ground, use your block. Big inhale. Pedal out through your heels, shifting one leg and then the other for 4, for 3, for 2. It's like the Beyonce dance. And 1. Nice deep inhale. Come all the way up onto the balls of the feet and then exhale. Drop the heels, let yourself fall heavy over the tops of the thighs. Swish and sway back and forth, side to side. And then inhale, hands move up the front part of the feet and the shins, flat back. Exhale, down and over the tops of the thighs. And then inhale, sweep yourself high to the sky. Breathe into the base of the belly, exhale, tent. Inhale inside. Exhale, dive down and over. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, palms plant. Step back into your plank. Press back through your heels and just pedal out. Fire up here. Big inhale. Maybe you shift forward and back. Just to loosen up through your wrists. Drop down to the knees. Untuck the toes. Lower yourself all the way down to your chest and belly. Lift one leg and then the other. Inhale, baby cobra. Try not to come up any higher than your belly button. Press down through the tops of the feet, through your pelvis. Maybe float through the palms. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, lower. Press to the knees, send yourself all the way back into your child's pose. Crawl your fingertips out in front of you. Breathe into your back body. Bring your hands into prayer. Pinky fingers, edges are down to the earth, and put a bend in your elbows as you take your hands back behind your head. Breathe here. Again, big inhale. Exhale. Palms come down to the earth. Walk your hands back towards you. Shift over and onto your seat. Take your legs out in front of you. Lower yourself all the way down and onto your back. Pull your knees up into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug here. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. And grab for the outsides of the feet. As you bring yourself into a happy baby and you let yourself just kind of shift back and forth, side to side here. Ooh, there you go. Pop your hips back into place. And nice deep inhale. And then exhale, slowly release. Let your legs come all the way down. If you want to take yourself into a butterfly, soles of the feet together to touch, you can. So recline, Supta Baddha Konasana, or you can always take your knees together and heel toe your feet out and let your knees knock in to open up the outsides of your hips, which is probably what the majority of us need to do. Since if you do a lot of yoga, you're mainly like this rather than like this. Right, so thinking about that internal rotation, breathing here, and then exhale. You can go ahead and slowly extend your heels all the way down to the end of the mat. Let the toes flap out to the side, palms face up to the sky, pop your heart and chest out. And allow yourself just to breathe here. Big inhale. And exhale. Again, big inhale. And exhale. And allow yourself just to be here in your breath. Stay where you're at in your Shavasana. I'll send you on your way with a little sentiment before I record another class for you all. All right. Divine Masculine. supports desire and inspires action. Everything has its purpose. We'll not always understand what the purpose of something is. However, if it's someone's creation, and that is however, it is someone's creation. There we go. And that is to be respected. If you don't like it, let it be the inspiration to create something more aligned with your soul's purpose. Consider all areas of your life and reevaluate any part that may not be working. You can be your own father by respecting your ideas and providing a way for them to manifest. You're a master of your own making, so now is the time to recognize your inner strength and motivation, to be the leader of your thoughts and emotions instead of a follower. Stand your ground, regain your self-respect, pick yourself up and dust yourself off. This is not a time to force against or to try to control external forces. This is the time for disciplining the way you focus and what you think about so you can create your dreams. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Again, big inhale and exhale. I always encourage folks to stay in your Shavasana. Give yourself the time to just be here in this space. The divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in each of you, collectively in all of us. Thank you all for sharing your practice with me and for trusting me with your bodies, hearts, spirits, and souls. And when you do leave this space, be sure to go in peace. And remember to serve love always. Thanks so much, everyone. Oh, and if you like this shirt, this is from Naturally Namaste 365 on Instagram. You can follow her. She's out of San Antonio, Texas, I believe. Peace and love, y'all.